Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for staying connected with us and reaching out. And good morning. This is RK with RK Yoga Chat. This is my husband, the Coach Play Experience. And he just got in from training with a client. And what was that like today?
It was good. It was good. We've gotten to that point in the program that usually there's a wall that people hit when you're working out. You get exhausted, you get tired, you hit a wall to where he's like, oh, what am I doing this for? We're at that stage with him, but he's still pushing through. And the most important about that is pushing through your fitness, pushing through things that are like connected to life. Man, it makes the difference. It helps you in the long run. So, like, I'm exhausted right now. Something's going on through my system, but still got to push. Because not only do I have a commitment, but I really, really enjoy seeing people reach their goals. And so, I wanted to make sure that this brother can reach his goals, and he's been doing it. He's been pushing hard. He's been getting through the workouts. You know what I'm saying? And the cool thing about it all is just seeing him push himself, and without me having to push so hard, it's amazing. So he's pushing himself, and I'm just there for encouragement.
And that's what we're talking about today is pushing. Like how are you able to push? Because right now, of course, we've got our 10 children, and it's us doing it, and I'm nursing a toothache right now, and he's got a bug that he's that's flowing out of your system, and you still got to get up in order to train early in the morning. You got to get up at 4 or something. Like our alarm starts going off around 3, and you still are working full time, and then you're about to start your evening classes as well, along with the youth sport sessions. So how are you able to muster enough strength and energy to do the push? Like, what would be, how do you do it, one, and then two, what would be your advice to someone else?
Well, prayer with me, praying for energy and strength is the biggest thing for me. And but being able, not everybody follows the path that we follow, but prayer is the biggest thing for me, because there are times where I don't know how I'm going to get through the day, but me willing to push through the day, I ask God to give me strength to make it through the day, to be what I need to be, the light I need to be for people. And so when I'm trying to share with other people how to push and to keep pushing, the biggest thing I share with people is just like, no matter what, man, don't cheat yourself. Keep pushing through. Don't cheat yourself. If you do pray, prayer is very powerful. And then I'm blessed to have you in my life, because you helped me to keep going. You and my kids, under God, y'all my motivation. And I want to see y'all happy, and I want to see y'all healthy, and so that helps me to go out and make sure that other people are able to have what I'm trying to have. So
I agree. And that would be the same for us. Like you pushing is what encourages us to push, and vice versa. And us being able to do it, through the strength of God and Him giving us the energy, and then us, feeding off of each other. Like today, I was gonna actually kind of like rest because of what's going on with my mouth over here, but then it was like, you wait to go train, and if he's gonna go out and go train, then dang it, we can do a live and talk about the importance of pushing, the importance of being able to value your health and be encouraged in what you're doing and staying focused and motivated. So you being able, this is what we call accountability. So we talk about accountability, and this is accountability, meaning like, go ahead and bring them over here. If you push, I push. I push, you push. And if you have someone in your life that you're able to have an accountability partnership with, that's really important. Thank you. It's really, really important to be able to have. He's upset because Daddy was gone.
They don't like me leaving the house. They want me to stay home, and so when I get home and walk in the door, it gives me this look like Where you been, popcorn? Where you been, popcorn?
So really today we wanted to encourage you guys to continue to push. If we can do it, you can do it. If you don't have anyone that's an encouragement or an accountability partner to you, that still shouldn't really be an excuse to slack off. Because one, like I said, if we can do it, you can do it. And I'm not saying it in a rude way, but like draw strength knowing like we got 10 kids literally. We homeschool literally. We are, in this fitness business together literally, and he's working full time. Literally, he's got, all these different sessions that he's doing, and same thing here with myself that's developing. So you could do it, we could do it. One of the things that we draw strength from also are other people's stories, other people's testimonies. We listen to Bishop T.D. Jakes and Sarita Jakes, and we don't just listen to them for the message, but where they come from. Regardless of what your personal views are of them or any other ministers or anyone else that's a public figure, with them, what we draw strength from is their struggle.
Right.
Like everything that they have to do to get to where they're at.
Right.
That can't be fabricated. Like when he talks about digging ditches or them having to pick apples and that's what they ate for the whole day. The house that he lived in, that he said that they were like renovating, but he didn't have enough money to finish and he had to climb through the window to go in and out. And then the car that was like what do you call it? Jalopy. And we're like, why are you getting this house? You need a new vehicle. And he was like, well, this car is what gave us the house, and having to fry the fish and everything they talk about that they had to do. Renovating it themselves, and you can see pictures of them painting it themselves. That's where we draw our strength and energy from as well, as other people's struggles, and then seeing where they're at right now. And it's like, if God brought you there, it's not a matter of us coveting to say we're going to be right there, but that God's going to elevate us from where we're at right now.
Right. I believe that. That's, like you said, it gives us hope to see examples. Then on top of that, right along with what you're saying, seeing other people, not just T.D. Jakes and Sarita Jakes, but, a lot of the mentors that we see online as well. I got a lot of fitness mentors that they don't know they're my mentor, but, see them pushing. They talk about the story where they come from and seeing where they are now and seeing how they're, they're still in it and they're helping other people. So, they encourage other people with their, the social media, YouTube and things like that. So they're leaving a trail for us to follow.
I agree.
So
I agree. So, really allowing yourself to seek good counsel will encourage you to be able to push throughout your day. Will encourage you to value your health, your mental health, your physical health, your health of what you eat, nutritionally, because you see other people and you're receiving inspiring word and inspiring story, inspiring testimonies from others in order to continue to maintain the strength that you need to push. So you can do this. A lot of people say, well, I don't have time to work out. You can't get the time in. It's just going to require a push.
You got to push. You got to fight for that time. It's like you got to fight for that time for prayer, fight for the time to get in the scripture, fight for the time to do things that you want and that you need to do. You gotta push for that, man. Every bit of it. That's what fitness is about. Pushing through. The physical side is there, but your nutrition and your mental, the mental and behavior is the bulk of it all. So it's just just pushing through those things. Those things that we say that's too hard to do. Push through it. Just get it done. Get it done. If you don't push, how would you be able to advance? So
that's true. That's so very true. And I guess lastly, to leave you guys with is, what would you say to someone who feels inspired by what we're saying? They're like, yes, I want to get back into my fitness routine, or I want to continue with my fitness routine. But they hear a whole lot of like you have to go for 50 minutes to an hour to work out. They're like, I don't have that time. What would you say would be the bare minimum each day or every other day for them to work out?
Well, there's workouts you can do in 15 minutes and get a lot out of it. But I always share with people, if you can get at least 30 minutes of aerobic, which is like bike riding, walking, running, or you can at least do some push-ups and sit-ups when you first wake up and right before you go to bed, or in the midst of like work breaks and things like that. But if you have trouble with that, link up with us. We will be able to guide you through that, walk with you through that. I don't always have to be your trainer. I can actually be your one of your accountability partners. So that's the thing that I love doing, is just helping people to find time to be able to get that workout in, find time to be able to really open up some time for them. Open some time up for yourself, for you. This is for you, and this is for your longevity.
Yeah.
So you gotta get that time in. You gotta get that time in. You have to. Like I said, 30 minutes, an hour is a solid workout, but 30 minutes, if you can get 30 minutes in, that's awesome. Even if you're only able to do 15, but you're gonna have to get extremely aggressive for a 15-minute workout. So the more time that you add to your workout time, the more you'll be able to have your breaks in, and you don't have to go as aggressive.
You gotta pace yourself.
You can pace yourself. You can.
The difference between a sprint and a jog.
It is. It's a big difference. Big difference. So you don't always want to microwave your time, but try to work on some, carving out some time. Take a real good look at your day and see, like, hey, what part of the day do I have extra time to do a workout? Just like the gentleman that I work out with, train, with. He gets up. We work out at 5 o'clock in the morning because that's the only time that he has to work out. So when he gets home, he's exhausted and he's got to tend to his family. So 5 o'clock in the morning, if it's early in the morning, just go ahead and get it out of the way.
Mm-hmm. So. I agree. Well, we're going to go ahead and close this on out so you can get some rest before you start your shift. We want to thank you guys again for being with us. This is Arcade Yoga Chat.
This is Coach Play.
I was just about to say, Coach Play Experience. Check out his page. Go to Facebook, Instagram. Schedule your sessions. We want to see you at our next boot camp. Yeah. And look out. Today I will be posting about our youth strength and conditioning sessions as well. So you can book your team in. So you guys have an awesome, amazing day today. Thank you so much for joining. Bye-bye.